Hi students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain about for loop. So it is a loop control statement. So already in the previous videos I discussed while, do while. Now I am coming to the for loop. So first we'll see what is the definition of a for loop. For loop is a loop control statement by using that set of instructions executed repeatedly. Okay. So set of instruction repeatedly executed n number of times based on the condition. So for loop is a loop control statement by using that set of instructions executed repeatedly. The for loop is one of the most commonly used looping control statements for writing the C programs. It is mainly used when the number of iterations is known in advance. The number of iteration means, for example, a is I'm writing a is less than or equal to 10. So the number of time it has to repeat a loop by 10 times. So the number should know in advance. So then I'm using this for loop. Okay. It executes a block of code repeatedly by following three steps: initialization, condition checking, and updation. So this is the syntax. Okay. So for loop has main these three expressions. For loop mainly contains three expressions. For is a keyword, initialization semicolon, condition semicolon, updation semicolon. So three expressions. First the two expressions must be separated by a semicolon. Okay. So after that statement of block here, it may consist of a single block or multiple block. So this is statements outside the loop. If the condition is true, so it enters into the true body and it executes the number of instructions are there in the for loop. So if the condition fails, it comes out of the for loop and remaining instructions which are outside the for loop are going to be executed. So first there are three expressions are there: no? Initialization, condition, and updation. We'll discuss one by one. First, initialization. So this step assigns an initial value to a loop control variable. Example, int I equal to 1. Okay. So I is an integer, I is a variable which I declare as an integer, assign the initialization value of I equal to 1. Next expression is a condition. A condition is nothing but a relational or logical expression that is evaluated. For example, initially previous what I wrote here for for so int I equal to 1, it is the initialization, and so I is, just a second. Okay, for I'm taking here for int I equal to 1. So this is initialization, and I is less than or equal to 10. Sorry, already I is less than or equal to 10. So this is a condition. It is nothing but initialization. It is a condition. So condition uses assignment operator or logical operators. Then updation, a plus plus or a minus minus. First I am discussing about condition, this part. Condition, a relational or logical expression that is evaluated before every iteration. If the condition is true, the loop body executes. If the condition is false, the loop body terminates. For example, so if the condition is true, it enters into the loop body and execute the number of statements within the open curly bracket and close curly bracket. If the condition fail, comes out of the loop. So out of the loop, whatever the instructions are there that are going to be executed. Okay, na? So this is before every iteration. If the condition is true, the loop body executes. If the condition is false, outside the loop, for loop, the instructions are going to be executed. In order to represent the condition, we may use relational or logical operators. Third expression of the for loop is updation. First one initialization, second one condition, third one updation. Updation means, so there's nothing but a plus plus and a minus minus. Updation means changing the value of variable by increment or decrements. For example, a equal to 10 I'm writing here. So a plus b means the a value will become 11. For example, a equal to 20. A minus minus means a value will be decremented by 19. So changing the variable value plus 1 or minus 1. Increment means increment the value by 1. Decrement means decrement the value by 1. So execution flow. So how the execution will be done? So first, if the condition is true, true body will be executed. After that, updation will be done. After updation, so it goes back to the loop again, and again it will execute the group of instructions. Okay, na? So if the condition is true, true body will be executed. If the condition is false, false body is going to be executed. Okay, now look at here. So this I'll explain very clearly by using the for loop. So program, I'll explain through the help of a program. So condition false. If the condition is false, the control transfer from out of the loop. So remaining instructions are going to be executed. Okay, na? So curly braces. So curly braces means, so I am writing this is the curly braces. So for loop, open curly brace, close curly braces. If I am writing only one statement, only one statement I am writing. For example, I am writing printf statement. So this curly bracket not needed. But if you are writing more than one statement, I am writing one more. So more than one statements within the curly. So within the for loop, I should use the curly bracket. Simple. If only one statement is there, need not, curly brackets are optional. If you are writing more than two instructions within the, sorry, more than two instructions, we have to use the curly braces. Okay. So let me explain with this with the help of example program. So this is a for loop I wrote. So hash include stdio.h into main. So I am declaring into I. Okay, na? I. So I is a variable I declare but not assigned. But in the for loop, this is the initialization. So this is a condition. This is a increment or decrement. So each expression must be terminated by the semicolon. This expression must be terminated by the semicolon, and this in I plus I minus. Okay, na? So here I wrote only one instruction, right? So this may be optional. Curly bracket may write or may not write. So optional. But if you are writing another printf statement here, if you are writing another statement within the curly bracket, sorry, within that two instructions are there, compulsory we have to use the curly brackets. Okay, na? So I equal to 1. So I equal to 1. No, 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition checking. Yes, 1 is less than or equal to 10. Hence, directly it comes here and print the one I value by 1, and again updation it will become 2. So I equal 1. No, I plus plus means incrementing it by 1. It will become 2. So 2 is coming back again here. 2 is less than or equal to 10. True again coming here. 2 will be displayed, and after that it goes here. It will become 3. Again it comes here. After updation, it come to the condition checking. So 3 is less than or equal to 10. True, coming into the loop and executing this instruction, printing the value of 3. Again go back to the updation. So 3 plus 1 4. After 4 it comes to the condition checking. 4 is less than or equal to 10. True, coming into the loop, 4 will be displayed. After that it go to the updation, it will become 5. Again come to the condition, 5 less than or equal to 10. True, comes into the loop, 5 will be displayed. Again go to the updation, 5 plus 1 6. So again come to the condition, 6 is less than or equal to 10. True, like that. So until the condition true, so this loop is going to be repeatedly executed. Okay, na? So when it becomes 11, so 11 is less than or equal to 10 false, it comes out of the loop, and out of the loop the return 0 statement is there, it is going to be executed. Okay, so this is a program actually. Then we will compile and run. We'll save the program and compile the program, then you will understand the difference. Run. Okay, na? Right, what is the writing here? First I equal to 1. No, so 1 is less than or equal to 10. It is going to the loop. 1 is displayed here. Again that is going here. So it will be incremented by 1 2. 2 is less than 10. True, coming to here, and 2 will be displayed. 3 4 5 6 8 9 10 also will be displayed. After 10 it goes here. It will become 11. 11 is less than or equal to 10 false. 11 is less than or equal to 10 false. Come out of the loop, and other than loop return 0, that will be executed. This is a program of for loop. Okay, na? So for loop is used to write the number of iterations, number of times it has to repeat. So 10 times, that number must be known in advance. Okay, na? So this is a for loop. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.